Golden State Warriors fans, get ready. What we just saw was extraordinary. This isn't just any win. It's the kind of victory that stays with you for years, the type that reveals the true character and soul of a team. After battling through a grueling Game 7, the Warriors secured their place in the second round of the Western Conference playoffs, reminding everyone why they've been a dominant force for the past decade. With a sensational 33-point performance, including 9 three-pointers and relentless hustle, the Warriors turned a tough contest into a defining moment. This wasn't simply about winning. It was about sending a powerful message. The stakes were high. The Warriors faced a hostile crowd on the road, and despite building a comfortable lead, they saw it start to slip away late in the game. That's when champions show their mettle. When momentum wavered, the Warriors did not panic. Instead, they locked in defensively and flipped a close game into a commanding fourth-quarter rout. A 20-point swing in the final period isn't just impressive, it's elite-level performance. It proved that no matter the adversity, this team refuses to be counted out. Right from the opening tip, one player set the tone, lighting up the scoreboard with clutch shots and contagious energy that lifted the entire squad. Meanwhile, another key contributor, who had struggled earlier in the series, rediscovered his rhythm, moving fluidly, playing with confidence, and impacting both ends of the court. When your core players show up like that, everything changes. Don't overlook the bench either. Even without flashy stats, every minute counted. Every rotation was deliberate. The role players who didn't fill the stat sheet still executed their assignments perfectly. But make no mistake, this was a team effort through and through. The Warriors won by playing smart basketball. They forced turnovers, minimized second-chance points, and drained a staggering 12 more three-pointers than their opponent. That's 36 points, against a final margin of 14. Even though the opposing team dominated the free throw line, hitting 8 more shots, it wasn't enough to close the gap. Rebounding numbers told a similar story. The opponents grabbed 14 offensive boards but converted just 34 second-chance points, an inefficient output that rarely leads to playoff wins. On the other hand, the Warriors combined sharpshooting with calm, intelligent play. They moved the ball well, made high-quality decisions, and seized critical moments, especially in that dominant fourth quarter, which was a masterclass in closing out a playoff game. Defense was equally crucial. One of the opposing team's primary scorers was completely stifled, unable to find his usual rhythm, particularly from beyond the arc. The Warriors contested every shot, communicated on switches, and refused to give an inch. The frustration and fatigue showed on the opposing team's faces. No player scored over 30 points, a testament to the Warriors' defensive intensity. This lockdown defense didn't happen by accident. It was a product of thorough preparation, strategic coaching, and relentless effort from everyone on the floor. Draymond Green, as always, was all over the court. Though his stats may not always stand out, his impact was undeniable. He disrupted passing lanes, shut down critical plays, and prevented second-chance opportunities from piling up. Steven Adams, who had a decent previous outing, found much less room to operate this time as the Warriors swarmed him, boxed out aggressively, and remained disciplined in their rotations. The starters logged heavy minutes, with some playing over 40 minutes, yet the team showed no signs of fading. Still, this level of intensity raises concerns heading into the next round. With a quick turnaround looming, Game 1 against Minnesota is scheduled for Tuesday, followed by Game 2 on Thursday, and then a swift return home for Game 3. The Warriors face a demanding schedule. This leads to a tough strategic question. Should the Warriors rest key players in the first game to preserve energy for the long haul? It's a delicate balance. Stealing a road game early can shift the momentum of the series, but overworking stars risks burnout deeper into the playoffs. The coaching staff will be closely monitoring player minutes and recovery, making tactical decisions as the series unfolds. Beyond the court, credit must be given to the front office. Some pivotal roster moves earlier this season have already proven vital in these playoffs. One trade brought in a player who has been indispensable, while another young talent, initially met with skepticism, has now stepped up in a big way. This mix of veteran savvy and emerging youth is exactly what championship teams need: depth, development, and timing. Though there were some setbacks, including a bench player who struggled early and another sidelined by injury, the Warriors' overall firepower and focus compensated.